there are several players I'm checking for next season, and coming in at number one for me is Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. Yep, that's a duo. You can't mention Jason Tatum without saying Jaylen Brown, and I'm checking for them because I think for a while they have used Marcus Smart as their crutch, right? For leadership, for last second shots, toughness. And now I'm looking for them to be the vocal leader without Marcus Smart. What does that look like with Marcus Smart not being there? So yeah, I'm looking for them, looking to see who's going to take on that role. Because I'm telling you, adding Chris Porzingis, that ain't it. He's not your vocal leader, so it has to come from the two J's.
Oh, that's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good one. And Jaylen Brown said, "You'll see me when I return, and we'll talk about the contract then."
Yeah.
Wow, boss moves. I am here for it, but okay, I'm
Mm-hmm.
not mad. All right, let me tell you who I'm checking for. Now, I know I jumped off the bandwagon late last season on this team, but I have a special place in my heart for Kawhi Leonard. I don't know why. So I am checking. I'm not lying. I'm checking for Kawhi Leonard in the 2024 NBA season because he looks strong, healthy. Did you see him with Rick Ross? I digress.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, I believe that right now, he's giving me 2019 Kawhi Leonard. I just need for him to play 60 or 65 games because in 2019, he played 60 games, I think. And he won the championship. In 2014, when he won the championship with the Spurs, he played 65 games. I'm not asking for the whole 82, Kawhi. Can you at least get me that? And can you get that to me late in the season? If you're going to be out top of the season. Because I really believe that with this core, again, the Clippers have something. If they can just really put a bow on it, I believe they can go deep. They can find themselves back in the Western Conference. So Kawhi Leonard, I'm checking for you, not from a leadership perspective, because I don't think he has that, but I believe he has enough dominance on the court to command another championship. And so Kawhi Leonard is who I'm checking for with the LA Clippers.
Oh,
so I'm back on the bandwagon. It's new day, new season. I'm back on the bandwagon with the Clippers.
Oh my goodness. Okay, hold on tight because I think it's going to be a bumpy ride next season, especially if they have nerve to bring in James Harden. It's going to be bumpy. Okay.
We'll put a pin in that because they bring in James Harden. I may have to just kind of slide myself back off the bandwagon because I'm not even
All right, cool. So I'm looking for Jordan Poole of the Washington Wizards, brand new team. What does it look like when he's probably, aside from Kyle Kuzma, the face of the franchise? What does that look like? A consistent starting role. Looking for Jordan Poole, traded away from the only team he's ever known, right, since 2020. Now, when you come from the biggest fan base in the Golden State Warriors to the Washington Wizards, who probably won't get a lot of TV time, will he bring the same type of intensity, flair, personality to the game now that he's playing in DC? I'm looking to see if he can do it.
That's a good one. I have him on my list as well, and I agree. I think this is his chance to do a new start. Like, he ended his last season with the Golden State Warriors. It just wasn't the best. He didn't go into the season, I'm quite sure, with with the best feeling about being with the franchise, considering the debacle that happened with him and Draymond Green. So I can only imagine that he's being over there with the Wizards saying, okay, y'all, I'm going to show you that I can do it even without all of that support, all of that fanfare that the Golden State Warriors bring. Let me just show you my game, because let's just be honest, although he was really great in 2022, with the NBA playoffs, he was still under the umbrella of Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green, and all of that. So can he now, I agree, take it to the Washington Wizards franchise and say, no, I really am a player, and let me show you how I really ball, even outside of all of that. And yeah, I agree with that one. Yes. Who's also on my list. I'm going to go with a trio. Okay, so I'm really checking for these three guys up in New York: Jalen Brunson, Josh Hart, and now Dante DiVincenzo. Can they bring that Villanova flair, and can they lead? Can the three of them, with their experience with collegiate championship, can they take that chemistry? Can they bring that tenacity to New York? Because Jalen Brunson already showed us he can do it, and we've watched Josh Hart with the Pelicans do it as well. So now with DiVincenzo, a part of that threesome, can that be what the New York Knicks need in order to bring them further along deep in the playoffs? So I'm looking for those three. Can y'all do a repeat of what y'all did back in 2016 and then with the two of them in 2018? Can y'all do that? That's what I want to see. So those three, I'm checking.
Ooh, I'm going to need you to make it a quartet and add Julius Randle. What?
Okay.
Yeah.
If you would like to, but
Yeah. Okay. All right. Look, I'm looking for Dylan Brooks, right?
Mm.
Anytime you poke the bear, become ostracized by your own team, become the laughing joke throughout the NBA streets, and can go ahead and sign a 4-year, $86 million deal. I mean, what? I'm looking for Dylan Brooks. His toughness with that revamped Houston Rockets squad. Oh, I'm looking for Dylan.
Yeah, Dylan is about to
Mm.
bring it, and he ain't afraid. I
Uh,
love it. And I read somewhere where he was like, they always thinking about me. Yeah, he's taking up residences.
yes.
He's taking up a residence in a lot of players' mind. Oh, absolutely. And I cannot wait. Under Ime Udoka? Ooh. But yeah, so yeah. Oh, that's a good one. Dylan Brooks.
Yeah.
All right.
I think he'll have a different role with the Houston Rockets. I think on the Grizzlies, he was kind of looked to as one of the vets. But now that you got Fred VanVleet and Jeff Green, I don't think he needs to do that. What he needs to do is just focus on being who he is naturally. He doesn't need to be one of the leaders per se. I think Jeff Green and Fred VanVleet can go ahead and do that for him.
Yeah, it's gonna be really, really good. Somebody else I'm checking for, and this is the last season. Hear me out. I'm checking for this individual if he don't get it together. Zion Williamson. Now, doggone if the Pelicans don't need you, I don't know who do. Zion. Now, I don't care what you do off the court, but on this court for this 2024 season, I'm gonna need you to play. Yeah, I'm gonna need that. The Pelicans, all of that talent with CJ McCollum, Brandon Ingram, and all the other guys with Willie Green as the coach, and you mean to tell me y'all can't go deep when he is on the court? What he gives us about 27 points average? Like it just stepping on the court, he's a good 27 piece, and he can't play because he's constantly injured. Zion Williamson last season. I'm going to end with your contract. If you don't get it together this 2024 season and play the full season and help the New Orleans Pelicans that have invested so much time into you, I know something. So Zion Williamson, what you going to do this season? That's what I'm checking for.
Yeah, I'm looking for him too, but he didn't make my list. But I did choose Chet Holmgren, right? Second-year rookie, injured all last season for what I'm seeing from him in the summer league.
What?
Oh, Chet Holmgren is ready. I
Okay.
cannot wait. Plus, OKC Thunder are going to be good and fun to watch.
Yeah.
And I think he might be taking it a little personal that everybody is focusing on Victor Wembanyama, tall and lanky dude. Chet is like, look, I'm here too. And y'all, I think he might actually try for Rookie of the Year to beat out Victor Wembanyama.
I 100% agree. And I believe he can do it. I mean, if you think about it, they're both starting off at the same slate. And unfortunately for Chet, he was injured his first season.
Mm-hmm.
So he is coming in. Wembanyama and Holmgren, y'all got the same slate. Let's get it. But Chet looking good. OKC and Shea Gill.
Yeah.
And Jalen Williams. Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait.
Oh, you know what? Take us to church. Okay.
All right, let me tell you something. Can Austin Reeves stand up again for the Los Angeles Lakers in the 2024 NBA season? Can I see a repeat? Because I can tell you right now, I don't know about the Lakers, even with all the changes that they've made. Can he be the one to again, insert his flair into the game, which can help the Los Angeles Lakers do something this season? I'm looking for him. Can he do it again? Because it's all good. Once you sign that contract, for some reason, after that ink dries, these players tend to step back a little bit. So I want to know, can Austin Reeves carry it on for next season? So I'm looking for him for sure.
That's a good one. I didn't even think about Austin Reeves. Yeah, what did he sign? A 4-year, $64 million deal?
Yeah. Who are you gonna be now that you got that money? Because when you don't have the money and you hungry, you balling out, you dominant. Now what that look like once you got this paper? I want to see what that looks like.
Yeah.
Post contract play. What does that look like?
Right. All right. Last person on my list is Ben Simmons.
Better be. What you better? Yeah, you should have had Ben Simmons. Yes, I was checking to make sure you had Ben Simmons on your list.
Oh, I've been consistent. Ben Simmons, I'm looking for him. The same way you looking for Zion, same way folks were looking for Lonzo Ball. I'm looking for Ben Simmons. Number 1 pick overall in 2016, a straight baller, right? Couldn't get it together mentally and physically for the last couple of seasons, right? Tumultuous career the last about 2 seasons or so. I think Ben will get back to who I know him to be. right? He can average a double-double if he wants to. What would that look like with the Brooklyn Nets next season?
You said the key word, if he wants to. I can't wait to see it.